something happened in Westlands, Nairobi, that is shocking Kenyans. Now, this story, it happens like this. There's a lady who met a man on Facebook. She's called Juliet Awata, and the man is called Alan Ochieng. Now they met, they communicated. She looked at how he was looking decent, dressed well, and the way he was communicating. She liked him. So they ended meeting in Westlands, Sarit Center. You know, those posh areas. The man was there seated and drinking something. The woman came, joined him, and they started chatting. After some time, the man excused himself that he's going for a short call. He ended up disappearing, leaving a bill of 10,000 shillings. And the woman was there waiting for him. Now, the waiters had to force her to pay that 10,000 shillings. The lady said that she only spent 1,550. The rest was consumed by the man. Now, Alan Ochieng, after being approached by the lady, she was asking, why are you going? Why didn't you pay your bill? Alan blocked her. He went ahead and deactivated his Facebook account. Now, Juliet came online to explain what transpired, and that is what has brought a conversation. Nairobi, you cannot trust anyone. You cannot. And there are so many scams which are happening. There are so many things which are happening. And they are done by these smart boys. There are people in Nairobi who don't have jobs. And those are the things that they do. Now, what happened in Westlands, I guess, Alan did not consume all the 10,000 shillings. What he did, he arrived early and he organized with some people, maybe waiters, so that the bill can be inflated. I don't think someone or a man can spend 9,000 Kenyan shillings in just one sitting, knowing that he'll disappear without paying. Maybe it could even backfire on him. Maybe he organized with the waiters to inflate the bill. Maybe he spent 1,000 and it was inflated by 8,000. So after the lady was told to pay, the waiters shared the money with Alan. That is what actually was done. And that is one of the things these smart boys do in Nairobi. They look for women who look successful. They look for a way in which they can make money from them. And mostly they live in those sides of Kilimani, Kasarani, and they drive. You don't know whether it's their vehicle or they hire. They mostly hire the vehicles. Others are pretending to be doing forex, but this is the work they normally do. And as we normally say, Kenyan men, majority of them, nowadays don't want to work hard. They simply want to use shortcuts. And that is one of the shortcuts they use. You have seen in the DCI page many men being paraded there. They're scamming Kenyans. They they pretend that they're selling pure gold, but it's padlocks. They crash and they pretend it's pure gold. Others pretend that they have tenders, they won tenders. They incorporate someone who is very innocent and ignorant, and then they take the money from that person. That's what is happening. Others pretend that they have access to government institutions. They ask you to give them maybe 1,000. They'll say the boss has said you give him 1 million, 1 million shillings or 2 million, so that you can access them, discuss, and maybe get a tender to do some project. That's what is happening in Nairobi. Others are used to wash money for other people, and those are the works that normally the smart boys do. Now, in Nairobi, don't judge people based on how they dress. Not even in Nairobi alone. On this earth, you will see that the likes of Mark Zuckerberg, they don't, they only wear t-shirts, and many other billionaires, they wear t-shirts. But if you see a man wearing suit, it doesn't mean that he's richer than other men. If you see a man not posting on social media or posting scriptures and motivational quotes, it doesn't mean that he is better than those men who post jokes regularly. People can pretend, and those people who post jokes who are very open are even better because you at least know them. But when you judge people based on how they present themselves online, then you don't know. You have never experienced enough. That is what happened to the lady, and their advice here in Kenya. If you are meeting someone for the first time, you must carry your own money. Carry your money and eat what you can afford to pay. Don't go and eat something worth 10,000 when you have 1,000 shillings. A man will just come, or you just have, you go to that restaurant earlier, you start eating, and the man fails to turn up. What will you do? That is what has happened to so many people. And the message here you can learn is that you don't judge people based on how they look. Another thing, Nairobi, you cannot trust everyone or anyone. You are the only person who is genuine, who can trust yourself, but don't trust anyone. And especially friends, the closest friends, don't trust them at all. So that is what happened, and it usually happens to many people, especially men. Men are scammed every day, but they don't talk. But this one, it turned out that it is the lady who was on the receiving end, and people are discussing about it.